Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at the James R. McMahon Memorial Coliseum. Today, Laszlo will take on the Milford Bearcats, and we have the JV coming up here in just a couple seconds. I'm Mike Schrader alongside Tommy Baker. Tommy, what do we think about tonight's matchups?
Well, 2 weeks ago, the junior varsity went over to Milford, lost by a point in clutch time. It was pretty tough to watch. They played a good game all game and then just didn't close it out the right way and ended up losing by a last-second free throw. So hopefully they can figure out how to not replicate that performance here tonight. Varsity obviously had a big win.
Yeah, definitely looking for some revenge as Zach Mendoza has it at the wing. Brogan will set up the offense. Mendoza pass inside to Holman. He scoops it. Rolls out, battle on the floor. Zach Mendoza rips it through, and a jump ball is called. Early possession arrow favors the Bearcats.
If you're Lance Holman, you got to be making those shots. That's an easy one.
Lions showing an early press with Henry Sick, Brogan, and James. Look at Milford's going to break it. Drive inside, kicks it out. Brogan almost got a steal there. Milford recovers. Corner feed inside is batted around, and Henry Sick has a steal. Nice pass up ahead to Mendoza. Pump fakes, puts it up. Can't get the roll, and it'll go out of bounds. And it'll stay with Salette.
Beautiful pass there by Henry Sick. Zach Mendoza probably would have been better to just go straight up with that one instead of pump faking, but
Vaperone drives, hops, puts it up, and out. They can't fall in. Good move, though, from Vaperone. Henry will get a rebound for a second opportunity for Salette. James lost the handle, gets it back, and finds Hanlon at the top of the key. Sick. Corner three is up, and good. Henry Sick drains an early three.
That is great to see. He has been, well, let's just say streaky. It was fantastic to start the year hitting threes in varsity minutes, but since then he's really gone on a slump, and it's good to see him get one to fall.
Fast transition game to start as both teams get steals and go up ahead, and Vaperone hits another three. 2 straight threes for the Salette offense, and they open this one up 6-0 with 5:25 to play here in the first period. Holman gets a steal there.
Was not to be outdone by Henry, and a nice play there by Lance.
Dish, Henry's floater is good. Henry Sick, 5 points on the night, and an 8-row run for the Salette Lions as the Bearcats are forced to call a timeout.
Henry Sick's been really working on that floater shot. It's really nice, and if he can get it to fall, he struggled a bit recently, but that's a good sign, and he's looking like he's coming out motivated, leading the team right now with 5 points.
Yeah, I definitely feel like this fast-paced style of play definitely favors Salette. They definitely got guys that can get buckets in transition, as we just saw with Henry Sick, and with the 3-ball with Vaperone as well.
Yeah, good ball movement, too, to start things out, but typically whenever Salette allows the defense to get set, the offense really stagnates. There's a lot of passing around the perimeter that doesn't really lead to anything, and then that usually turns out in a turnover. But great stuff early, getting out of transition, and they find themselves up 8 as Nikki Joe's going to check into the game.
Milford breaks the press and looks to set up shop. Drive, kick to the corner. Cross-court pass to the opposite wing. 3 is up. And banks it home. Milford with their first points of the game.
Saw him warming up in warm-ups earlier. He looked like he could really struck the ball. That one was off. I don't know if he called the bank shot, but still a 3-point play.
Yeah, still 3 points as Brogan has it at the wing. Vaperone feeds Holman at the free throw line. Vaperone lost the handle, recovers. Sick will drive, stop, pull up. And it's blocked from behind. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Salette will keep the possession.
He's played there by Milford's 22. Just saw him cash a 3, so he's a good player for sure.
Lance Holman's in the corner and finds Vaperone at the wing. Hands off to Hanlon. Brogan picks up his dribble and finds James Nice crossover there from McBaperone. Loses the handle there, falls on the ground, but Holman's there to help him out. Brogan showing off the handles, pulls it back out, and calls out the offense. Sick has it in the corner to Hanlon. Crosses over, back out. Hesitation move, back up. Two strong Holman's there for another rebound and gives it away momentarily, but gets it back. Hanlon with some room to work, smokes the layup, and finally Milford will come up with a rebound.
Would have been a beautiful dish there from Lance Holman. But, yeah, like I said, they possessed that ball for nearly 2 minutes and resulted in a turnover.
That was a long possession. Holy smokes. Milford drives, shoots. Oh, man, that was a pretty good reverse layup, but he's fouled and out 2 shots. Almost got it to go as well.
We saw number 4 last time. He absolutely demolished the La Salette defense in the second half. He's really the reason that Milford JV took that game last time, played a few varsity minutes as well. So he's certainly a player to watch out for.
First one up for Milford's off the mark. Early 8-3 lead for La Salette here on the Coliseum. It's Wednesday night. Milford's second is good. Cuts the lead to 4. Sick dribbles and circles, and it's tipped out of bounds. La Salette ball. Lanthier. To Baperone at the logo. Sick has it at the wing. Nice aggressive drive, spins, pulls it back out. Baperone has it at the free throw line. Lost the handle, batted away, and a steal for the Bearcats. To the corner, thinks about a 3. Long passes Corral at the opposite wing. Goes to work on Sick, finds a double team. Good defense there from Joseph, getting his arms in the way with his 6-foot frame.
So a good defensive stop there. Still 4 unanswered points for Milford. La Salette hasn't been able to get back in transition. Thomas Lanthier going to inbound. He's playing his first minutes of the night.
Baperone gets his pocket picked and up ahead. Easy 2 for the Bearcats.
Yep, that's exactly what I was talking about. Number 4, he can really play, and as you see, that's not an easy task, one-on-oneing James Baperone.
Brogan, nice scoop layup there. Some contact, plays through it. No foul is called. The ref says play on, but nonetheless, Brogan has a 2 inside and increases the lead to 4. 3 is up, nothing but net as the Bearcats splash home with 3, cuts the lead to 1. Hanlon. Sloppy pass is off Lanthier's hands. Some sloppy plays here for La Salette, and the Bearcats have a chance to take the lead here on this possession.
Yeah, I mean, first started out the game 8-0, and then La Salette. Milford's done a good job keeping him out of transition, not allowing easy buckets, and they've scored 9 out of the last 11 points.
Cross-court pass is snatched from Nicky Joseph. Good heads-up play there from the freshman.
Yeah, if he continues to develop the way he has, he can really be a sensational player for the Lions in the years to come.
Playing a lot of JV minutes just as a freshman. That definitely tells you something already.
He's on the varsity roster for tonight as
right.
well.
Yeah.
So this guy can play.
Zach, nice, beautiful backdoor feed there from Sick. Can't get it to go, but he's fouled on his way up. And we'll have 2 shots.
Much better offensive strategy there is they're going to get the cuts going, and Henry Sick has a nice attack to the basket, which is going to result in free throws. Got to knock these down, though. Stop the bleeding.
Henry can't hit his first. As 3 Bearcats will sub into the game, as well as James Baperone for La Salette.
La Salette really has a lot of athleticism. They've got a lot of guys who can shoot the basketball, but they have struggled from the free throw line all year, JV and varsity. So that's a good sign.
Henry hits a second. And the Lions have a 2-point advantage here with a minute to go in the first period. Wing three is on its way. Off the mark. McBaperone has it. Up ahead, 2-on-1 for La Salette. Easy 2 for Mendoza.
Quick hands there by Henry, too. He's going to snatch the steal.
Henry Sick looking like TJ McConnell in the corner, and Brogan is there for another 2 points of his own.
Wow, what a turn of events orchestrated by Henry Sick.
15-9 lead for La Salette as the Bearcats scorch up ahead. Trapped in the corner, long passes, finds the wing there. Float shot is too short, and Henry finds another board. Man, Sick is all over the basketball court right now for La Salette.
Yeah, he's looking like the Henry Sick that.
8 seconds to work with here in the first period for La Salette. Hanlon dumps out to Joseph, and he's fouled, and you'll have 2 shots. 3 seconds left in the period.
Good way to end that, but yeah, as I was saying, Henry Sick, he's looking like the guy that we thought he was going to be all year. He's playing motivated right now. He's got 6 points all over the court at the moment.
Joseph's first is short. Second is no good as well for Nicky Joseph. And Henry got another steal there, but the clock ran out. So that's how we'll end this first period here in the Coliseum. La Salette with a pretty solid 15-9 lead.
Wow, Henry Sick, what a quarter from him. Beginning of the year, we thought he was going to be looking like this every game. Obviously, he went through a bit of a slump, but great bounce-back performance here. But yeah, as I was alluding to earlier, free throw struggle is going to continue. I mean, it should tell you something that your best player, Andrew Sick, is shooting just over 50% from the free throw line. And he's the best player on varsity, arguably one of the best players in school history, and he's only shooting about 58% from the free throw line. It's just kind of one of those things that maybe they don't stress enough in this program, but, you know, the shooters up and down the lineup, guys can shoot the three. There's a lot of athleticism. But from the free throw line, just got to do way better than what we're seeing right now.
Yeah, I've said this before, but I'll say it again. Free throws, it literally takes no athleticism whatsoever. All it takes is mental dedication and focus to be able to knock down free throws. It's all it comes down to. You just got to put in the work, put in the minutes, and get better at it. It's not something like, I don't know, defense where it can take athleticism to be good at that. But
yeah, it's just about reps. And, you know, the guys that the highest levels of basketball in the NBA, the SGAs of the world, the Anthony Edwards, they shoot hundreds of free throws per day, day in, day out, and they are some of the best players in the world. And if you're not at their level and they're shooting hundreds of free throws and you're barely shooting 10, then that should tell you why you're not making them.
Zach Mendoza's off balance, shuffles his feet, and a travel is called against him. Six-point deficit for these Bearcats, looking to cut into it. Baseline drive to the block, and Baperone is there to steal it. Up ahead to Sick. 2 steps, lays it up and in. Henry Sick. 2 more for the freshman. Milford broke the press for the moment, but Zach has a steal as well. Yeah, a lot of steals defensively for La Salette. Definitely some they do well on both levels.
Certainly, and they're showing a lot of energy right now. They're getting back on transition. They've denied a few easy buckets for Milford.
The 6'6 Holman goes to work, puts it up too strong. Mendoza has another offensive rebound, and McBaperone has it in the corners as he's stumbling and kicking it to Sick. Brogan, jab step, back out to Sick. Pull up J from him. Oh, barely rolls out. Milford all alone at the block, lays it up, too strong in that time. Mendoza trying to get the rebound, he does.
And that play was all just nothing but hustle. Zach Mendoza gets back, denies more easy points for Milford. Just got to keep this energy up.
Holman wants it in the post. He gets it. 3 guys on it, and finally a jump ball is called. You know, Lance Holman is 6'6", for your information, and he's, for some reason, he's putting the ball down towards like his knees and his waist, where all the smaller
He's putting it on the floor right
where
now.
all the smaller guys can get it and rip at it. You know, if he just keeps that ball high, I'm not gonna say no one in the world, but very few people are getting that ball.
Short of Victor Wembanyama and maybe Russell Westbrook, who has a
and Amir Beasley, of course,
40-inch vertical. There's not many people in the world who are getting that ball.
Yeah.
Just
and,
keep
that's
it high.
unstoppable if he keeps that high. I mean, just do a little, I don't know, drop step or up and under move and easy bucket.
Holman's a guy too. Like, he's 6'6". I've seen him throw it down in practice. Like, he's a guy who can dunk the ball. I don't understand why he's not dominating JV squads like this. He's taken 2 shots and missed badly off the backboard. You know, he's a varsity guy too. I'm not really sure if this is just a mental error or what's going on with him, but hopefully he can get back to some.
Yeah, he's had some nice rebounds tonight, but
certainly, I mean, he's obviously like one of the best rebounders, varsity or JV. But you'd like to see offensively him get some points because not only is he tall, but he's athletic.
Yeah, we saw a couple games where he was just all over the court snatching rebounds. And it's like that every game. He's just got to find a way to dominate the post. Babarone to Holman. He has it. Kicks it out to Babarone. Hamlin crosses over. Drives. Puts it up. Off the mark, no good. Holman fakes. Short. And Milford has it. Good pass to the block. Milford. 2 more for the Bearcats. As Lost Let's defense fell asleep on transition.
So Milford's going to stop the bleeding. Henry sick inside Holman.
Yeah, like right now he's just getting hassled by 2 Bearcats. Paparone. Hesitation move. Finds himself in the corner there. Or not the corner. The free throw line. Jump shot as well. Short. Hamlin with the second opportunity. That's sick. Eyes down his defender. And finds Holman. Rogan curls and kicks. Feeds Mendoza at the free throw line. A lot of passing here. Holman has it. He doesn't want it. Immediately passes it back out to Hamlin. Sick. Crosses over and finds a Baparone. Long possession here for La Salette. Mendoza kicks it out to Baparone. Baseline drive from him. Jump shot. Short. Can't get the roll. And Milford has it. They go up the court quickly. 2-on-2. Hop step. Euro step inside. Short. Holman skies in for the rebound, but it's off him out of bounds, and I believe Milford will have the ball.
Holman looks shaken up for some reason. He was calling for time. Father Carlisle didn't elect to stop, but now he'll sub him out in favor of Luke Betts, number 4, his first minutes of the game.
Corner for Milford. Nice pass to the wing. Paparone finds an easy steal. Head scratching pass there from Milford. Oh, what a beautiful spin from Paparone as he lays it up in there.
That was incredible.
Like Paparone's athleticism on display here.
Ladies and gentlemen, James Agbaparone is a guy who squats nearly 500 pounds. Just for your information, he is a sophomore in high school.
That's
pretty incredible.
Wow, that's insane.
Mind-boggling,
yeah.
Kind of.
I don't understand how you squat. Whatever.
It's a lot of weight to be putting on the bar.
Yeah.
And squatting.
I probably can't even unrack that much weight, but oh well.
Most people can't even deadlift that much weight. And this is a very athletic and strong rugby program school. So that just goes to show you. Strong man.
Anywho, Milford kicks to the corner. 3 balls on its way. Short. Or excuse me. That was not short. That was too strong. As an air ball didn't even hit the rim. And Hamlin finds the ball at the logo. Joseph. Tibbetts, who's now in the game. Vaporone in some trouble. Looking for a pass. Finds Hanlon. Brogan. Nice crossover there. Has a lane, but it's stripped from behind. And the Bearcats have a look up ahead. Can't get it as it rolls out.
He heard Henry's footsteps.
Can't capitalize on the open layup. Vaporone does a spin move again.
Oh
and
my
cooks up once again with
goodness!
it. Oh my, that's a pretty move from Vaporone.
That is unbelievable with the spin cycle twice in a row. Puts his team up 10.
Vaporone is playing phenomenal here tonight. Bearcats trying to slow down this momentum. They haven't scored in a while. Battle for it. Looks like a jump ball is called. And possession arrow will go with La Salette.
Good hands there for Brogan. Hamlin. Gets the jump ball. Thomas Lanthier going to sub into the game.
Brogan looking inbound. He does so. Beats his defender. Gives it to Vaporone. Minute 20 to go here in the period. Vaporone, a lot of dribbling, not a lot of passing. Tied up. Possession arrow will go the other way. Father Carlo pleading with Vaporone to get rid of the ball. Yeah, a lot of dribbling there.
I mean, James obviously has great handles, but that's pointless dribbling that doesn't get you anywhere. If he wants to dribble, it needs to be because he's driving and getting to the rim. And typically that's going to be if someone's setting a screen. No one's setting screens right now, so there's really no reason for him to be dribbling the ball.
Football pass is caught by Milford, and Spike passes it off a lost player leg. Kickball will result in a Milford inbound here in a couple seconds. To the corner, 3 ball is up and pure. Milford hits.
Number 2, second 3 of the game. We've got some shooters on this squad. They're going to stop the bleeding.
Hanlon dribbles in no man's land, and a whistle is blue. And Lanthier will await the inbound off the foul. Lanthier struggling to get it in, finds Nicholas Joseph.
Brogan wants motion. He'll get it. Bit of confusion, but
Hanlon. Looking for an opening. It's batted away. Milford will have another open look up ahead, and they miss once again. Wow. Wow, so potentially 4 points that could be cashed in for Milford. They don't get any as they smoke both layups. So the score will remain 21-14 as La Salette looks to get the last shot of this period. Brogan with 11 seconds to work with. A lot of dribbling. Just Wilkin Fuzzle flying. Corner for Betts. 6 seconds to go. He's got to do something here. Sick. Hanlon's forced to chuck up a late shot, and it's not even close. And the buzzer will sound here in the first half. La Salette has a 21-14 lead. We'll see you in about 10 minutes for the second half of action. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here in the Coliseum right now. Salette with a comfortable 21-14 lead.
They do indeed have a comfortable 21-14 lead, but it's only 7 points. We got 14 minutes to play. That's a very long time. They got to continue to keep their foot on the gas. I would say that's probably the best first period offensively of basketball that the Salette JV's had all year.
It's up there for sure.
James and Henry Sick doing most of the lifting, but certainly an excellently executed offensive first half. They keep their foot on the gas, though. Closes one out the right way. Last time they played this team, they lost by a last-second free throw because they didn't close the game out the right way.
Backdoor feed to Hanlon at the top of the key. Henry, hard pass to Mendoza, hits off him and goes out of bounds. Early turnover for the Salette offense here in the second half. Pass up ahead, and Holman finds an easy steal there. Passed it right to him. Hanlon surveying his options. He's calling for help as he finds a Gapperone at the wing. Mendoza. James will drive, shoot. Too short. And it'll go off the hands of Holman, out of bounds. Bearcat ball.
Farley Carlisle telling James, just go to the hoop. No one's going to stop you. You need to get to the rim. Stop pulling up from mid-range. That's just a lazy play.
Brogan couldn't get the ball in time and finds Sick up ahead, but he finds him at the wing there. Gapperone to Hanlon. Nice baseline drive. Reverse layup is good. Nice move there from Brogan Hanlon.
The clock is struggling right now.
Yeah, little malfunctions here with the scoreboard. Looks like we got to figure it out, though. Milford is trapped by Holman and Mendoza. That's probably not fun. Hanlon gets a steal. Brogan up ahead. Nice dish to Sick. And he finds a layup at the block. Nice pass there from Hanlon. Definitely a great facilitator.
Yeah, certainly a well-executed play there, and Henry's going to pay it off. He's nearly in double digits scoring.
Corner feed for Milford is out of bounds. Salette looks to capitalize off the turnover. Holman has it. Sick dribbles off his foot, dives on the floor to recover, and throws it right at the Salette bench as he was trying to save it. Looks like a hit off one of the Bearcat players beforehand, though, and Hanlon will inbound to Gapperone. Holman is tied up, and he's tripped. He'll go to the ground there. Foul is called on the Bearcats.
It looked like a hard foul. Lance takes a tumble to the deck.
First team foul for Milford, excuse me. Holman has it. Goes to work. Jumps up. And looks like
he got fouled.
It looked like he traveled, but I guess he got fouled before. So Holman catches a break there. And Salette will inbound once again here in this possession. Mendoza to Henry at the top of the key. Brogan, pump fakes. Holman has it. Goes to work. Tied up on the ground. Saved. Hard spill there from Lance. Hope he's okay as Salette will heave up a three. That's too strong. Bearcats cannot track it down. It's off their fingertips, out of bounds. And Salette will inbound for a fourth time.
I mean, Holman's struggling with these much smaller defenders, but even so, he is showing the effort. He's been diving on the floor, throwing his body all over the place. Great mentality, even if his shots aren't going down.
Sick all alone is Misses his three, but Mendoza's there for the rebound and the reverse layup.
That's what he's been really good at all year long. Just being down low, getting rebounds, and using his size and strength.
Just being a problem, quite simply.
Correct.
Henry secondarily intercepts that pass, but can't quite track it down as it's going out of bounds, and the Bearcats will inbound here right under the scores table. Excuse me, not the scores table. We should call it the broadcaster table.
Yeah, we definitely should. There are no scores at this table.
Paparone scorches past his defender and gives it to Betts, who's now in the game. That's Nicholas. Dudzik in as well, looking for some third quarter minutes. Dudzik has it in the corner. Sloppy passes taken away. Milford. Pump fake, lays it up, just short. Second effort is good though. Game is still in reach as Father Carlisle will call a timeout.
11-point game here in the Coliseum. Lions secondary squad checks in for about a minute or two, and Milford's able to stop the bleeding. Still a double-digit lead. Lions offense playing very well tonight. Only points they're giving up right now is really out in transition.
Yeah, definitely a fast-paced ball game. It's been like that all game, but Salette, like I said earlier, definitely favors them to have a fast-paced game. Got to try to find a way to keep it, like that, and really slow down the Bearcats on offense. Certainly
a high-scoring contest last time these two JV squads met in Milford a couple weeks back. I believe it was 45-44 thereabouts, so
at their place, but Lions looking to bounce back here in the Coliseum. Baparone will cross the timeline for Salette, spins, and gives it to Sick. Betts, top of the key. Doesn't want it, gives it back to Henry. Hop step inside to Betts. Baparone in the corner. Luke to his brother Nicholas. Sick, pass fake. Big Baparone. Not a single player in the post right now for Salette. Interesting offense we have going right now.
Zero movement whatsoever.
Everyone standing around leads to a turnover. Despite all that, Salette with an 11-point lead. Milford lines up a three and hits. Cuts into this lead.
That's a fantastic response by the Bearcats.
I don't know why that pass was thrown. Milford with another easy steal there as football pass from Joseph can't be corralled. Another three is up for Milford, and they hit again. 2 straight threes from 22 for Milford, and all of a sudden, the Bearcats are only in a 5-point hole.
Well, Salette started resting on their lead and immediately give up 6 points. No one on offense is moving at all.
Major deja vu from the last matchup we had at Milford.
Certainly
a couple
does.
Weeks ago. And, the Bearcats came back in that one and just took the victory right out of Salette's hands. Let's see what they do here in late third quarter. Baparone spins. Stripped. And unfortunate play there from McBaparone as it goes out. And another turnover as Father Carlisle will check in 3 players. And that's Brogan Hanlon, Zach Mendoza, and Lawrence Holman.
I'm kind of confused as to a few of these players. They are on the court, and really their only task is to shoot threes, but you're never going to get an open look if you just stand there the entire time. I'm very confused as to how they didn't understand the offensive assignment whatsoever.
Looks like a Bearcat was in the lane for more than 3 seconds. That's illegal, and Salette will have the ball.
Go back to what I was saying. Luke Betts, he's certainly a guy who is really only on the floor to shoot threes, and he didn't even look at the rim one time with the ball in his hands.
Hanlon's three is up, rattles out. Holman, nice rebound. But lands on the end line.
Certainly like the confidence from Brogan, but you got to be able to rebound those shots, get second chance opportunities.
Turnover starting to rack up for Salette's offense. And unlike the first half, Milford's starting to hit shots off them. Brogan gets beat back door. Baseline is up. Rolls off the front of the rim. Battle for the rebound. Looks like Mendoza has it, and he's fouled as well.
Good defensive stop once again. It's keeping them in the game right now.
Lanthier inbound. 13 foul on the Bearcats. Lanthier picks up his dribble, finds Brogan. Couple missed calls there. Looks like Brogan might have traveled in and over and back, but
yeah, that's.
I mean, I can't tell. I'm not right there as the refs are, so.
It certainly looked like an over and back from where I was sitting, but Lions going to catch a break.
Inbound to Mendoza. He spins, he shoots, and puts it in. Nice move there from Zach Mendoza.
Like you said, just being a problem everywhere on the court. He's had some really nice plays down the stretch.
The offensive drought ends for La Salette. And the Bearcats throw it out of bounds as the Lions will look for 2 straight made field goals here with 1:05 to go in the third period. Brogan past his defender, dishes to Holman. He puts it up just short. Bearcats have a look up ahead. Sick is tracking him down, and Holman's a little too late as he nearly glassed his opponent, but Bearcats put that up in time. And the score is 29-24.
Hanlon, the captain, really racking up the intensity there. That's going to be out on Milford, but guys like Lanthier and other various players just not bringing the intensity. There's a lot of miscommunication going on. So Brogan's trying to bring some stability right now.
Hanlon rips it through and gives it to Zach. Doesn't see the defender behind him. Ball is all over the place. Bodies flying everywhere. And Mendoza finds a backdoor cut and finds 2 points.
Beautiful dish there by Henry. His quick hand's going to lead to an easy bucket. He's been doing that all night. Zach with a nice save, obviously, and he's going to pay it off with a bucket.
Great pass there from Henry as he finds the sophomore down low.
Short time.
7 seconds for the Bearcats to work with. To the corner. 3 balls. Oh! Lance says, get that out of here as he slaps it out of bounds. And that's how we'll end the period.
When your shot's not falling, you make plays like that. Goodness gracious.
Oh, man. I heard the slap from here.
Oh, 6'6" of Lawrence Holman going up for that one. Wow. I have some questions as to why certain squads run their short-time offenses the way they do. It seems like they kind of wait around for the very last second to take their shot, unless you're, Anthony Edwards or some amazing NBA player like Tyrese Halliburton. You shouldn't be waiting until the last second to take your shot. It's not going to lead to anything. You're going to be shut down at that point. You should be taking that shot about 7 or 8 seconds left. Give yourself a chance for a second opportunity at the very least. But they're getting clogged down because they're waiting too long. And as you saw, Lance Holman was having none of that one.
Oh, man, that was quite the block. But, yeah, back to what you were saying, the only person I see in this program who has that clutch gene, what's to say, from shooting, is Andrew Sick and Owen Whitehead. I mean, those are the only guys in this program that should be taking a last-second shot like that, in my personal opinion.
Certainly, but this is, even in this situation, this is not I wouldn't call this clutch. End of the second quarter, just take the shot.
Yeah,
You don't really, it's just.
You're up by 7. It's not like.
Correct. Take that shot, or even if you're Milford in the third, just then, no reason to wait for 2 seconds left and have Lance Holman just obliterate your shot.
Off the face of a Bearcat, and Sick tracks it down and puts it up. It's too strong. Hanlon's there. A lot of contact there. No call. Ball is rolling all over the place, and the Bearcats have it. Pass up ahead is caught. Loses the handle. Sick. Oh! Sick just stiff arms his player into the ground like prime Saquon Barkley. Oh, man. I
don't think that was intentional. I think
oh, wow.
maybe some wet spots on the floor, but I think Henry just runs into him. And he's going to go flying. So interesting turn of events here.
Huh. Head scratching there, but interesting. Bearcats split the defense. Corner three is up. Air ball. Mendoza has the rebound. Lance gets a specific play called out for him. Let's see if he can get it. And he can, but it goes out of bounds. Last touch off a Bearcat. Lions will look to inbound again. Lanthier to Mendoza. Holman is fouled on his entry pass.
Milford doing a really good job on Lance Holman right now, despite the size discrepancy.
Lanthier. Brogan. Thomas crosses over and dishes it back to Henry at the logo. Brogan, shake and bake. Ball's on the ground. He has it. Looking for a pass. That's Holman. Brogan, baseline drive. Kicks to Lanthier. He shoots a three. Just short. Holman can't get that one as he was boxed out pretty well there from Milford.
Good no hesitation there from Lanthier. Saw an open look and, you know, maybe not the best shooter on this team, but I'm liking the confidence out of the young man.
Still anyone's game here in the Coliseum. 5:10 to go. Three balls on its way. And finds the net.
Leave him an open look. This JV squad from Milford can make shots.
Just when I say this game is anyone's contest, they hit a three and cut the lead to 4. Henry looks to respond. Air ball. Mendoza's there. Gets bumped. No call. Lance has it. Back to Mendoza. Spins. Dishes. Cut off. Great defense there from Milford. 3-on-2 for Milford. They go up ahead. Trapped in the short corner. Ball is on the ground. Whistle is blue. And jump ball is called. Lassa will have it.
Lassa gets a stop there. I was getting a bit scared. That 3-on-2 looking like Milford was going to get another easy bucket, but they won't. Good hustle from the Lions. Got to close it out the right way, though. There's still 4.5 minutes to play. That's an eternity with just a 4-point lead.
Joseph will check back in for La Salette. Babarone, nice steal.
He had to catch that one around one of the Milford bench players.
Spin move as Lanthier finds it. Babarone up ahead. It rolls home. 33-27, La Salette Academy.
Great stuff from Babarone. He's going to lend some stability there with that bucket. Lots of confidence from him. He knows he's the best player on the court right now.
4 minutes to play here in the fourth period. Bearcats, 0 step inside. Stripped. They re-get it, though. 3 Lions on him. And a foul is finally called. As it will inbound underneath the hoop, it looks like. But Father Carlisle will call a full timeout before the inbound with 3:51 to play.
Well, interesting down the stretch. Under 4 minutes to play, and feeling somewhat reminiscent of last time, would you say?
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's pretty much the exact same thing. Maybe not as quite as high scoring in this one, but yeah, I mean, I think in the other game they were up by maybe 3 or 4 at this time, and Milford hit a couple threes to take the lead. You know, Father Carl is doing everything he can to make sure that doesn't happen, as I'm sure that's what he's discussing in this timeout. Lassa will play tomorrow night as they travel to Georgetown to take on the Buffaloes for the second time this season. And then the Parents Weekend game is coming your way Saturday evening. That's against Urbana. And then La Salette will have 3 games next week to close out the regular season as the IHSA regional postseason is approaching.
St. Mary's Corona Maria as well on the 20th.
That is the blockbuster, as they call it.
Indeed.
Lost last year, looking for some redemption at St. Mary's. That'll come to you the 20th. Milford in the corner. Long pass. Baparone tips it out. Good defense there as James shows some hustle. Inbound, incoming, off Brogan. Up ahead, lays it up. Oh, and didn't even hit the rim on that layup. Oh, man.
Wow.
Yeah, well, both teams are just struggling to capitalize on open layups. It's kind of head-scratching.
Well, it's JV.
Yeah, I understand that. But, yeah, definitely a little confusing. Milford hands it off at the wing. Pass to the opposite wing. Step back, 3, air ball. No one's there to get it, and Holman finds a gift as the Milford player passes it right to him. Wolf from behind. Milford is battling for it on the ground with Hanlon. Jump ball is called, and Milford will inbound.
Hanlon had some good strength there on the floor. Going to rip that one away, but it's a jump ball favoring Milford.
Sick. Anticipates that pass. Puts it up to Hanlon, and he puts it in.
That's just a smart play from Henry. He's been doing that all night long.
Yeah. Another steal from Hanlon. This time he'll get fouled, it looked like, but apparently not.
Wow, that is a big-time missed call. Big time.
Interesting. I'm standing 50 feet away, and the rest are standing 5 feet away, so I'll just let them do their thing. But definitely looked like from here that Brogan got absolutely smacked.
Certainly interesting.
Corner for Holman. Some reason finally passes to Brogan at the top of the key. 2:20 to go here in the period. Baparone to the logo and finds Sick. Back to it. Baparone spins, finds Hanlon. Lions looking to choose some clock as Baparone has it down low, 3-on-1, but the Bearcats recover. Lots of contact. And I believe a foul is going to be called. I believe. Right? Hopefully.
Things getting chippy on the floor right now.
Yep. Indeed a foul. And Baparone will head to the line for 2.
Got to knock these down right here.
Baparone can't hit the first. Broadcaster's free throw curse on display once again.
No, I think that's more of just what we were talking about earlier and no one taking the time to shoot free throws, and they continue to struggle.
James goes over for 2 there. Yeah, I mean, every broadcaster that's been here says that every time they say that a player will miss, they make it, and every time they say a player will make it, they miss. So
I disagree with that. I think they just miss most of them.
Milford. Football pass to the wing. Lions defense locking it down. Look inside. Oh! And Holman erases that look. Oh, man.
What a play by Holman.
Holman with the rebound as he's all over the basketball court right now for La Salette.
Wow.
He's at the thunderous blocks here at the Coliseum. Man, he is fun to watch. Brogan gets shoved to the ground. Foul is called.
Yeah, Holman, not his best offensive performance, but he is doing work on the rebounds and wiping out Milford shots right now. He is fun to watch.
Backdoor feed to Hanlon. Nice pass to Nicky Joseph.
Oh, yeah.
What a dime there from Hanlon. That might be the nail in the coffin for the Bearcats as they look to respond with a 3. Not even close. 3 lines on him. Puts up a
Oh, wow. That was interesting.
Shot of sorts there.
A lot of pushing and shoving, too. Ref's really not on top of it.
Some frustration right now. Holman inside.
Oh, yeah, Lance on the board.
Holman is doing work here in this 4th period.
James going at it with the Milford players right now. But I think everyone's cool now.
Long pass. Finds the short corner. To the wing. Back out 3. Jack is up.
Oh,
And
yeah.
finds the net. Not quite over yet. 30 seconds to go. Wassler got to dribble out some clock. Got to be proven with the basketball. Cannot turn it over here. Sick. Finds a lane. Scoops it up.
Oh, my goodness, yes. That was beautiful by Henry Sick.
Dazzling play from the freshman. 41-30 here with 12 seconds, and that will do it here as Milford chucks up a desperate 3. Rebound. Another 3 is up, and this time, Hanlon will get a piece of that. And Milford will go to the line for a 3. Late free throws with 5 seconds to go in the game. Stay tuned here. 15 minutes. We'll give you the varsity matchup.
Yeah, that should be starting around 7:20, 7:30. Should be a fun one. Salette,
of course.
Got a blowout last time, so they'll be looking for a repeat performance. But certainly an excellent bounce-back game for the JV squad here. They are going to crush Milford's JV in the Coliseum. James is trying to contain himself here, but that's a lane violation. He's very aggressive at the moment, and
yeah,
I'm liking it, though. Good fire from James Igbaparone.
It's all part of the game.
And he will go 0 for 4 from the line.
0 for 3, I think. Right.
No, he took 4 shots there. I believe they gave James a technical on that
Oh,
because he ran into.
yeah, I'm an idiot. Yeah. And pass up ahead. And the buzzer will sound here in the Coliseum. Salette will come out victorious in this JV matchup, 41-30. Like we said, we will see you in 15 minutes for the varsity game. Thank you very much.